Well guys, back to our video on the channel. Today we're actually more Revolt workshop review, and today, as I was kind of talking about the title and thumbnail, we will be reviewing another Indominus Rex unit, because we have done one before. As you can see right here in the at the bottom of the screen, you can see the two of them in the workshop down here. But either way, we're going to be reviewing a different one today, because I found this one on the workshop, and this one is actually incredibly detailed. As you can see, a lot of work put into it with how good it is. You can see all the individual teeth put in. Obviously you have the interior teeth, which are from the base model, but you also have all these like little rings, which actually looked up some pictures of the Indominus Rex, and pretty accurate. But yeah, you also have spikes on the back, which another thing I'm sure you noticed from just like this image right here is that none of these spikes are the same. Right, you have the main spike strip that goes down the back, but then you look at everything else. You have the two horns, and then medium spike, small spike, small spike, big spike, big spike. You have a bunch of randomness. There's one here randomly. There's a few small ones, which I think those look like they're meant to be in a line. But yeah, you just have a bunch of random spikes all over the body, which I really like because it makes it look a lot more realistic. You have the tail of the Indominus, which maybe a little bit too bulky for the Indominus. I don't think the Indominus' tail was that bulky. No, it might have been. But yeah. Going throughout the body, you see also you have like the spikes on the bottom of the arm, which I believe these are meant to resemble obviously the kind of like quills that were on the Indominus Rex's arms. You also have a bit of feathers here, which I didn't notice, which is a bit odd. Because I don't think the Indominus Rex definitely did not have any feathers though. Yeah. Either way, you can see it's a very well thought out and made model for the Indominus. So yeah. And also another thing about this Indominus, this is probably going to be one of the first unit creations we leave health and attack on 1-1 for playtesting against other units. So yeah. But either way, if you guys want to go ahead and get this unit for yourself, or you just want to go and show support the creator who made this, which this creator will probably be coming back on the channel commonly, because he does have a lot of other creations that are this much level of detail as well. But either way, I'm going to put him on screen right now. And yeah, guys, that was the creator, so obviously go and show him some support, or just go and download all his creations if you really like them. But yeah, either way, let's go and get into playtesting. So as I said, I'm going to leave everything on 1 health attack, 1 health, and 1 attack multiplier. Because this unit, I would say he probably costs $250. Maybe a bit more, though. I would say $250. But yeah, either way, we're going to start off with him against a T-Rex, or her against a T-Rex, because I guess the Indominus Rex in the movie is a her. I don't know if this one's a her, I guess. I don't know. But either way, getting into it, you can see Indominus Rex doing some pretty good damage already. Taking probably about an 1/8 of his health. I don't know why I'm trying to be so specific with how much health he's taking out. Could have just said 1/10 just to be general, but I said 1/8 for some reason. About half health now. And yeah, you may think these fights look like they're pretty unfair. But the thing is once the T-Rex gets a bite onto the Indominus, even though the Indominus has 2 times health, 2 times damage, as you can see right here, and 5,600 health, that T-Rex gets a singular bite on that goes past the armor, because obviously all this is armor that protects the Indominus from taking damage. One bite does, like, I would say, like, probably 1/4 of its health, 1/4 of the Indominus health, maybe 1/5. It does a lot of damage, so that's why these fights may seem unfair, but they are actually pretty fair, because a single bite from the T-Rex does a lot of damage. But yeah. Either way, Saiyan Indominus is pretty easily winning this fight. And there you go. It's a pretty easy win for the Indominus there. I'm going to get rid of him. We can go ahead and do... I actually want to go ahead and get straight into doing some group units. So, I said $250 roughly. Go ahead and do $256, that's fine. So let's see what happens here with this fight now. So, okay, might have to go slow-mo for this fight, because it's a bit laggy because of the fact that, obviously the Indominus Rex is just a very laggy unit. Once you add a lot of other units to it. Now the FPS is back a little bit. starts to get a bit laggy once they all group up because of the Indominus's armor and how detailed it is and how many like individual armor pieces there are. But either way, yeah, you can see they aren't really doing much to the Indominus. What it looks like, aren't able to really penetrate its armor very well. Look at this one; it's just stuck on the toes of the Indominus, it's being stomped around. But I mean, yeah, they can't get onto the tail. I don't think there's any way on the tail for them to bite the tail. I think tail's pretty much fully invulnerable. You can see, like, the thighs kind of open up when he moves his leg. His neck opens up when he turns it a lot. So there's always some opportunities for them to kill him. Or at least get damage in. But they haven't really done much of anything. A little bit of damage. A small bit. Which ain't bad. Gonna end that fight, because, wasn't a chance they were gonna win. Either way, go ahead and we'll see if we can get some more. We'll try Brachiosaurus. Actually, I haven't tried him against Brachiosaurus. Which actually, now I think about it, this is probably gonna be a bad fight because this is gonna last forever. Because one thing is about the Indominus, it doesn't do much damage. This one doesn't, at least. Which I think is due to the main fact that actually, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this fight because the Indominus' head glitched, which makes it lag, like, gives me like 0 FPS. But either way, the Indominus, right? If we go and open up this, you can see it has 2 times attack damage, which you would think means 2 times attack damage, which it does. But that only means 2 times attack damage to the natural body parts, right? To the parts that are not weapons. So, like, his claws, they'll do 2 times damage, but even then, they don't do that much damage to start with, right? Stuff like, would these two? No, they wouldn't, because those are weapons, right? So, stuff like these spikes on his back, right? And all that don't do 2 times damage, because the creator never put a weapons multiplier on here for damage. So stuff like his teeth, because you can see he has his teeth, and then he has a smaller layer of teeth within. If you guys can get a good look, and that's the base unit, and the base unit does 2 times damage. But the thing is, because of the size of the modified teeth, the weapon teeth, they never get any work done. The teeth of the base dinosaur does, so it ends up just being the 1 times damage teeth doing damage rather than any of the 2 times stuff. Which I don't know if the unit creator meant it like that or if he messed that up. But either way, it does mean the Indominus Rex doesn't do too much damage. Though the Indominus Rex has a lot of armor, so it kind of makes up for it and doesn't really matter. But yeah. Either way, you want to turn that off. You can see Indominus Rex is going to win this. Not really much of a surprise at all. But yeah. Well, it's starting to get a bit laggy, which I think it's because the Indominus Rex started to glitch out a little bit. Because, yeah, the Indominus Rex glitching out a little bit could very possibly crash my computer. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because this is pretty laggy. There you go. We got some FPS back. But yeah, it's a really well made unit. In terms of combat and design. There you go. Killed that one. Right there. Go ahead and test it against a more... Let's go ahead and do one of our favorite tests, which is a swarm bug test. 270 is fine. This unit is probably worth like 300 anyways, but I said 250 because of some other playtesting I did with some other units that made it seem like 250. But yeah. Either way. See, he's doing pretty good. Can't really see his health bar. Guess we're gonna turn that off so you guys can actually see the fight rather than just green. But yeah. Either way, you can see the swarm bugs actually can't really get past his armor, which is kind of surprising. I mean, his health, yeah, he's taking a little bit of damage, but pretty much nothing. Which does surprise me, because normally these armored unit creations, normally these units, the swarm bugs are the ones that end up killing them, because they can get in the nooks and crannies of the armor, but as I said, the creator of this unit did a really good job with detail. And the thing is, with detail, adding detail pretty much means you're just stacking. Because you can see right here, there's like, I mean, there's so many pieces of armor that are overlaying each other. Not to mention, you can see that the armor is like 2 or 3 layers thick, right? Because of the detail that was added to it. So it's like, it's almost impossible for anything to really do damage past that armor. But yeah, it looks like they're going to do about the same damage the Deinonychuses did when they tried to fight him. Which ain't a surprise. Well, kind of is, honestly, because I thought these guys would be the ones that would kill him. But yeah, either way. Yeah, he's got a few more to kill. Just a few more. Now it's just 2 more. 1 more. No, 1 more now. There you go. You headbutt him. But I mean, yeah, that does show how powerful this thing is. Really thought that would kill it, but I guess once again we'll do, or not. Well, I guess once again because we do this pretty much every episode. Test it for poison. Okay, now if we hit it right there. Oh, it is not immune to poison. Not immune to poison. You can see how quickly its health is dropping. So yeah, if they actually kill it, I guess I can show you guys the. Yeah, there we go. Now I can show you guys what it's actually made up of. So, you can see the head is an Allosaurus, which I already told you guys, as you expect. But yeah, this also gives us a better look at the teeth. So you can see the inner teeth, that are the Allosaurus' teeth for the base model. Those do 2 times the damage. And then these weapon teeth, these teeth that are on the outside that we mainly see, these teeth are not 2 times damage, so they do way less damage, which is why he's not very good with damage. You can see he has Spinosaurus arms, I think. Yeah, Spinosaurus arms, Spinosaurus body and legs, and then Spinosaurus tail, or like Spinosaurus torsos to make a tail into a Cryosaurolophus tail. So not bad. Makes sense to me, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, either way, go and get rid of them. And now we'll start testing against some bigger units. So let's go and do. Why not just go to the biggest? Let's go against Dragon, which I actually didn't playtest. So interested to see. Okay, he kind of just did a flyby, and the Indominus couldn't do anything about it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Indominus about half health down. He still hasn't been able to get the dragon. Oh, he almost got him. I thought he got him right there. Got him. Nice. Okay, he needs to grab him with his claws. Actually, I think he has. Yeah, he's grabbing him with his claws now. Okay, he's got the dragon. Though it don't matter, because the dragon has fire breath, and as I said before, the Indominus is not able to do good enough damage to kill it before he kills him, I don't think. This Indominus is not very good with damage. Yeah, no, he's not gonna be able to kill it. Oh, well, no, now he's not gonna be. He's really not. Oh, wait. He's actually pulling it back. Oh. Oh, well, it didn't really matter because the dragon has fire breath, but he tried. He did try. Actually, I'll go ahead and turn off the weapons and armor falling off. That way, the Indominus doesn't just fall apart and lag out my computer. Which, again, actually, I think this is more laggy, but it don't really matter. Go ahead and test me against a Hydra. That's $50 less than what I said the Indominus is worth, so let's see. Can the Hydra actually get any grabs on him? That's my main question. Is the Hydra able to grab him and actually get damage? Does not look like it. Not even remotely. Like, literally not even remotely. They haven't even... I mean, I could see red. There's a sliver of red there. No, I don't think that sliver of red really matters too much. Yeah, it's not looking like that sliver of red really matters that much. So now I can see sliver of red from back here, so they're doing something. Is it effective? No, but they're doing something. But yeah, it looks like they're just gonna spin in circles for like probably next 5 minutes just doing that. But either way, going to end that. I'm going to test him against a Goro, which I did play test him against before the video. Obviously, getting his price right, and this is one of the reasons his price is $250 is because of the fact that it's a pretty even fight between these two. So it should make a good fight for you guys to watch. So yeah. Also, see the Goro is literally holding up the Indominus there. It's literally floating. Though, yeah. Go and see. Indominus is winning right now. though all it takes for the Goro to get a few hits off, and that will very quickly change, as you can see already. Health is about even now, when it was nowhere close to even before. So yeah. Lagging a little bit, because the Indominus is probably glitching out. Small bit. Yeah, because the Indominus is aiming straight down with his head is lagging, but now he's good. But yeah, you can see how even a fight this is. Pretty good fight to watch. There you go. Gorso, that like 3 or 4 slams downwards in a row is the main damage thing for the main damaging attack for the Goro against the Indominus. Mainly because it's one of the area effect attacks that the Goro has, which, I mean, is the only reason the Goro is like a competitor against these workshop creations. Oh, so if you're wondering why it's lagging, it's because the Indominus' head is glitched inside of itself, so now it's glitching out, so. But either way, right, the Goro, its attacks aren't based off, they aren't based off, what's it called? They aren't based off grabbing something. Like, T-Rex and even this Indominus unit, right, like, their mouths need to grab onto something to do damage. The Goro, it just needs to touch its opponent and it does damage. So it goes through armor, right? Then Goro's attacks go through armor, which is what this entire Indominus Rex is covered with. So it works very effectively. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this fight because it's just lagginess and the Goro making the Indominus glitch out. But either way, it is a good fight to watch. But yeah, go ahead and do this fight again. But either way, before I go ahead and end the episode, I do want to say, if you guys do enjoy these videos, and you want to see more Animal Revolt on the channel, then you can go ahead and go in the comment section and leave battle suggestions so I can do more of this type of content. And if you're wondering what a battle suggestion is, pretty much saying, like, okay, do you want... So you could say, okay, I want to see 3 Goros fight 4 T-Rexes. I would play that fight on screen, and there you go, right? So I would do that fight on screen, and you'll be able to watch the video and see it. Or you could do something where you say, okay, I want an army of 3 Goros and 4 T-Rexes, and then with the money that those 3 Goros and 4 T-Rexes are worth, whatever their combined money is in-game, I will use to try to beat them with whatever units I have available to me, right? So yeah, obviously if I get enough of these battle suggestions, I'll do an entire video based off these suggestions alone. I actually might do one of these workshop reviews where, like, I do a review of a map, because obviously there are maps that can be reviewed, you know, so you can have, people would build maps and then put them on the workshop. I could do something like that and then put the unit creation battles in the maps. So yeah, it's probably something I would do if I get enough battle sessions from you guys. But yeah, anyway, that's obviously if you guys do want to see more content. But yeah, and also I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. And in case you're wondering why I didn't put the Indominus Rex against itself, I guess I'll go ahead and show you real quick. But yeah, either way, if you guys did enjoy the video, also don't forget to leave, like, subscribe, and yeah, go ahead and show you real quick why this does not work. I think you guys can already tell by the FPS I'm getting right now. Incredibly laggy. Not very good idea to put 2 of these guys against each other. But yeah, either way, enjoy the video. Also don't forget to leave, like, subscribe, and leave battle suggestions in the comment section if you want more of this content. And I'll see you guys next time.